Good morning, Jackson Middle School. Today is Friday, September 11th, and these are your morning announcements. Weather forecast today is a mix of sun and clouds and cooler with a high of 79. Today's menu is Big Daddy's Pizza, tossed salad, veggies, fruit, and milk. Once again, every day in our homeroom, you will be filling out a symptom screener. Hopefully you are doing that right now or have already done that. If you're learning from home, you don't have to fill that out, but every time you're here, you'll fill out your symptom screener in your Google Form and Intervention Google Classroom. So please fill this out now. We should have all of that done here in the first 10 minutes of homeroom. Thank you. Just a reminder to our blue students who are working from home that you need to be checking into Infinite Campus for attendance. So make sure that you do that. And then every student should start their remote days by checking in. If you're having trouble with that or you need an Infinite Campus account that's not working, send me an email and I will help you figure that out. And then make sure that when you are working at home, blue students today, that you are following the Google Classroom calendar, trying to check in with your classes and stay up to date on all work. Because we want to remind all of our students, both blue and green, to please be sure that you are keeping up on all the expected work in your classes, especially when you are home. It seems like blended learning is almost like a 2-day-a-week school day or school week, and that's not true. We have expectations all 5 days, and we need everybody to be following along and doing what they need all 5 days. So we encourage you to follow that remote bell schedule when you're working from home, and you will be good and staying current on your work. Again, if you're having technology issues and you're in the building, let your homeroom teacher know, and we'll communicate that to Mr. Bauman, and we'll get you help. And if you are working from home, you can send an email to chromebookhelp@swcsd.us. Make sure that you are coming to school with a fully charged Chromebook. That will make sure that you can get through the day without having to worry about it. So make sure you're charging your Chromebooks every night and coming to school with a full Chromebook. The Jackson Jaguars 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams are off to a great start. Each team now has a record of 2-0. In their opening match of the season Wednesday, they had a competitive match against Westerville Genoa. Both teams won in 2 games with great serving and solid all-around play. The Jags also played last night against Norton Middle School, again winning both sets with a solid night of serving. Great job, ladies. The Lady Jags next play on Monday at home against Worthington Kilbourne. The Jackson A football team took to the gridiron last night by traveling to play crosstown rival Norton. And after a scoreless first quarter, the Jagapalooza got jamming. Zach Mers, a.k.a. the Slow Train, put the Jags on the board first with a 5-yard touchdown run. Zach ain't got no brakes because Zach ain't got no wheels, according to Coach. Clayton Spalding, a.k.a. Curly Fry, added to the party by laying a sack of potatoes on the Norton quarterback. Vandy Holzer, a.k.a. Mr. Real Estate, covered ground by adding 6 points as time ran out in the second quarter. Aiden McKinstry, a.k.a. Can't Touch This, added the extra point to give the Jagapalooza a 14-point halftime lead. In the third, Can't Touch This, McKinstry glided 67 yards into the end zone on the second play of the half to add 6 more points. Can't touch this, can't touch this, can't touch this. The Jag defense stood strong by denying the Wildcats entry into the promised land on 4 consecutive stops inside the 10-yard line. And then in the fourth quarter, Slow Train Mers picked off a Wildcat pass, setting up the final score. As Can't Touch This, McKinstry strolled into the end zone from 22 yards out to give the Jagapalooza a 26-0 win over the Wildcats. Congratulations, guys. Every month, we like to honor one of our staff members as our Roar Staff Member of the Month. Today, we want to recognize Sarah Mounts. Congratulations, Ms. Mounts, and thank you for all that you do for our students. Happy birthday today to Sadie Ross and Talia Sampson. Saturday, happy birthday to Gavin Seidler and Jamie Lynn McElravy. I think I said that right. Jamelin McElravy. And happy birthday Sunday to Gavin Lawler and Emryn Blakeman. Please stand for the pledge. And then please remain standing after the pledge for an important message. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In place of Boland's bits of information, we want to take a few moments to discuss a very important day in our country's history. 19 years ago, on September 11, 2001, 4 planes were hijacked by terrorists. The hijackers deliberately flew 3 of the planes into 3 very important buildings in our country: the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and both of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York. The 4th plane crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, after heroes on board prevented the hijackers from reaching their intended destination. The loss of life and damage that these hijackings caused formed the biggest act of terrorism ever on United States soil. Nearly 3,000 people died in these attacks, among them being the heroes on board the aircrafts, the heroes that worked in the buildings that were attacked, and the heroes that were the first responders racing to help all those in need. Throughout the day, you will hear different stories about where people were, what they remember, how they reacted, and what has changed since that fateful day. As we honor Patriot Day, which is the name we give the day we remember 9/11, we honor all those who lost their lives on that tragic day. We also honor all those who have served and or lost their lives protecting our freedoms. For this purpose, please join me now in a moment of silence. Thank you for your respect today and every day for those families that were directly affected by this tragedy and those heroes who protect our freedoms every day. Specifically, we want to thank 3 of our veterans who have served our country protecting our freedoms in our building: Mr. Ward, Ms. Denick, and Coach Herring. We thank you. Have a great day and make today a great day.